Good evening, TikTok. How's it going? Here we are. Another wonderful evening of Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. Looks like that one loaded good. We got that up there. Oh, I gotta add products. That's right. That's the step. Ooh, chat. Chat we pulled so well recently. Had a successful day of selling singles too on Whatnot. Add products. But here we are, rocking and rolling, ready to do some more work. I pulled down some boxes of the Final Fantasy off that wall because guess what? It's getting close. We keep this up, we're going to be through them all. What I can do about it? Where's the switch? There it is. There we go. Got that. Good stuff indeed, but I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to hang out tonight. We are on the last step of the 5 stream challenge that they set for us. Going to turn out a whole bunch of coupons as soon as we hit the I think it's immediately too. As soon as we hit the 2-hour mark. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know what that's going to be. Also, we have a second day of coupons that will kick in at $800 spend. So it's, a couple of those I think might still be even active from yesterday. So that's a good one. Everything got shipped out today, packed up really good, all that fun stuff on its way to you. And so here we are, ready to rock and roll another wonderful night. I got a bunch of singles I'm working on, more scanning, all that crazy stuff. I gotta probably restock the shelves at some point, but first I'm gonna start on the cards that are all scattered about from our earlier stream. I also got to prep for the high-end stream tomorrow on Whatnot. And then we'll probably be back on here on Saturday. Haven't figured out when yet. All that fun stuff. But I hope everyone's doing well. If you'd like to rip or ship, have at it. Tons of good stuff still. So many packs. The key one that everyone has been opening is still Final Fantasy. The quantity that's in there is all of the quantity that I have. Once that's out, it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. So that's the thing. So that's crazy. Because I don't know that I'm going to get it back in stock. I'm not really planning to buy more unless I can find good deals. And right now, over $200 is not a good deal, in my opinion. Most boxes aren't really pulling that crazy across the board unless you get really lucky. So that's the thing. But we'll see. Maybe, you never know. There might be people who sell their stuff because they don't want it, or they might want to spend their money on something else. Like Edge of Eternity is coming up. Well, hopefully, I don't know when exactly I'll get it, but I am excited for Edge of Eternities. Mostly because it's going to be pretty. We'll see if it's mechanically sound. I don't know yet. But pretty sounds good. I like pretty cards. Yeah. If anyone wants to ship, have at it. Sorry, I'm eating a Kit Kat. Yummy. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Draft set play, collector, old school box topper, old school booster, box topper, clue, jumpstart. There's Pokemon, mystery booster 2 booster pack, all that fun stuff. So more than happy. Free shipping is at $45. So if you don't want to spend money on shipping, I suggest breaking $45. You can always go well above that. No matter how many dollars above $45, you'll still have that free shipping. It doesn't go away. Add all the packs you would like to get. You'll be in good shape. Yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Just working through a whole bunch of stuff. The day was good. We did a whole bunch of packs yesterday. That was a late night. Holy cow. It took me a whole hour today to pack all that stuff up, which I know an hour doesn't sound long, but for packing, that's actually a significant amount of time. Um, like my whatnot streams are a little bit packing for whatnot is a little bit faster because of the way that the system's built and the fact that I don't offer free shipping over there because well you can't. It's not the way they offer it is not worth it. Um, and so like it just takes a little longer. But it was an hour. Like there was 36 orders. It was crazy. So that was pretty successful. I was pleased with that. We we did singles earlier today. Got all that shipped out, so that was good. And now we're here, hanging out with you guys, taking it easy. We need 2 hours to trigger. I don't know if the coupons will trigger immediately or if they'll trigger after I go turn them on. Either way. All that fun stuff. And then, yeah. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We had a whole bunch of followers pick up. That was great. I was impressed. The hit video from yesterday, we hit a Chrome Mox invention from a Kaladesh pack, and that thing's already over 2,000 views, which I've never had. I don't know what air quotes viral is for a Magic the Gathering category, but I'd like to think that's a little bit more viral than my 20 views that I usually get. So we'll take it. But that was cool, getting the excitement out there for that hit. And yeah, it was just insane. I'm still shocked that we hit that. Someone made a comment about repacks. I'm like, of all the things to repack, I would not repack that back into a pack. What? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. If anyone wants to rip, wants to ship, let me know. Whoa. Aaron sneaking in there with a little bit of one of everything, it looks like. Just like zipped up the screen there. There we go. 7 items. It is one of everything. We got a mystery booster too. We got a Commander Legends set pack, Baldur's Gate set. We've got a Commander Legends pack. We've got a Journey into Nyx. There it is. We've got Oath of the Gatewatch. We've got a Battle from the draft pack. Nice. Running low on draft packs. Jeez, I got to do some more shopping. And a Strixhaven. That's another one I'm running low on. Very nice picks. Aaron, thank you so much for picking those up. Let me just confirm it was 7 packs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7. Let me switch over to the others. Cam, do you want them ripped or shipped, Aaron? Either way, don't make no difference to me, but it's up to you. Let's see. What order would I like? That there. That there. Aaron, you let me know if you like them ripped or shipped. Rip, let's do it. Good luck. Starting off with Strixhaven to kick us off. Let's see what we can find. Come on, let go. There it goes. All right, that guy doing his thing. Swamp, Pest Summoning. Quandrix Campus, Quandrix Plasmage. Soothsayer Adept, Field Trip, Archway Commons, Umbral Juke, Zephyr Boots, with a Fury Calm Snarl, not bad. And a Gate back there, that's a pretty nice one. Spectral Fence, ooh, and a Cadaverous Knight in the list spot. We got Oath of the Gatewatch. This one's a fun one. I've enjoyed having Oath. Comparative Analysis, Eldrazi Aggressor. Yeah, that's right. This is Eldrazi stuff. So getting yourself ready for Edge of Eternities if you're going to do Eldrazi. Dazzling Reflection, Saddleback Logic, Kozilek's Shrieker, Netcaster Spider, Vampire Envoy, Scion Summoner, Boulder, Salvo, Holdout Settlement. Oh, man. Kazul Toll Collector, Playing Tendrils, Tears of Valakut with an Oath of Nisa. That's pretty nice to get, actually. Full art land is always cool, and an Eldrazi Scion. Oath of Nisa is cool. We got Journey into Nyx next. Nyx next. Knick-Knack. Hubris, Pensive Minotaur, a Crowan Mastiff, Nature's Panoply, Nyx Infusion, Rise of Eagles, Satyr Grove Dancer, Fontivire, Blood Crazed Hoplite, Swiftclaw, we'll just go with it. Desperate Stand, Golden Hide, Ox, Leonin, Ironclad, with a Revel of the Fallen Gods. Interesting. Get some satyrs out of that. Swamp, and, ooh, an advertisement. Interesting. Baldur's Gate, draft pack. Let's see it. I love Baldur's Gate so much. Robert, thank you so much for picking those up. We'll be with you in just a couple minutes. Charcoal Diamond, Prophetic Prism, Charlatan Dragon, Blessed Hippogriff, Murder, Balls Invoker, Grey Harbor Merfolk, Predatory Impetus, Worms Crossing Patrol, Vicious Battle Rager, Nimblewright Schematic, Oceanus Dragon, Jade Orb of Dragonkind, Bag of Holding, Rescuer Chewinga, Vrock, Miriam Sentinel Worm, that's a nice one. Master Chef with a Jaheira's Respite, Lulu, Loyal Holophant, and the Dragon. We got a dragon at least. Not the ancient dragons, but still a dragon nonetheless. We'll take it. Not bad at all. He's a great commander dragon. Congrats on that. Then we got Balls Get Set. Let's see it. Papa Ricci sneaking in there too. Let's go. That Elminister Art, Forest, Lightning Bolt, Bristle Ray, Kingpin, Sword Coast Serpent, Dreadlinnerm, Basilisk Gate, Halcyon, Emerald Dragon, Amethyst Dragon, Topaz Dragon, Alundo the Seer, Master Chef, Kadira Caller of the Small with a Zevlor, Elturel Exile. He's pretty cool. The Tiefling, Guiding Bolt, and a Wizard class hiding in the back. That's a great little find. Wizard class is always a couple bucks. Up next, Commander Legends. Boarding Party, Omen Speaker, Inspiring Roar, Skyraker Giant, Gale Strike, Briarblade Adept, Phyrexian Rager, 9th Bridge Patrol, Lissalana Bowmaster, Ghastly Demise, Core Cartographer, Command Sphere, Trusty Pack Beast, Thirst for Knowledge is great, Make a Stand, Ordeal of Nylea, Horizon Stone, not bad, with a Numa, a Myria, Armor Craft Judge, and a Thrall to finish that one off. Last pack magic, let's see it. There we go. Azorius Herald, Sir Alan, the Lion's Claw. What that name? Japan Zerter, Wasserwanderer. Oh my god. Oh, because it's foreign. That's why. Great. Battlewing Mystic, Despondency, Disturbed Burial, Hoarding Ogre, Goblin Offensive, Land Grant, Scale Up, Cavern Harpy. We got a Phyrexian Scriptures, followed by a Street Wraith, and a Crack Clan Ironwork. This thing has been big recently, the Crack Clan Ironwork. That was up quite a bit, so congrats on that. Even if it is uncommon, it was trending pretty high. Very nice indeed. Aaron, thank you so much for going in. Congrats on these. Pretty good. We'll take it. Thank you very much for going in. I appreciate it. Trace, 1 second. All right, coming up next will be Robert. Robert, give me 1 sec. Let me just get Aaron's bag on here. Great, there we go. Got that up and running. Robert, coming in here. Ripped, please. You're on top of it. Let's go. Let's see what we got. I need to get the list over here because we know how this goes. Come on. Orders. There we go. Back at it. All right. For let's see. For Robert, we've got OTJ Collector. We've got a Innistrad Remastered Collector. Yes. We've got a Innistrad Remastered Play. Oh, there you are. Falling. Stop it. That stack wants to fall. What is that? Lost Caverns of Ixalan looks like draft. There it is. And last but not least, Commander. Oh, there's 4 draft. 4 draft. Then look at the numbers. Just went down the line. There we go. We got that. And we got Commander Legends as well. Perfect. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got it. Perfect. And you said, Rip, let's do it. We're going to go this way. We're going to go that way. We'll do it this. There we go. Good luck to you, Robert. And coming up after Robert will be Papa Ricci. All right. Hotfoot Gnome, Seeker of Sunlight, Join the Dead, Cogwork Wrestler, Quick Sand Whirlpool, Rumbling Rock Slide, Brazen Blade Master, Acrobatic Leap, Walk with the Ancestors, Twist and Turns, Spyglass Siren, Soul Coil Viper, Hurl into History, Braided Net, The Hidden Necropolis, and that advertisement. Hotfoot Gnome, Over the Edge, Primordial Gnar, Waterwind Scout, Old Tech Cloud Guard, Buried Treasure, Diadact Echo, Dead Weight, or White, sorry. Dowsing Device, Aquali, Helping Hand, The Great Mistake, Bringer of the Last Gifts, the Vampire Demon, Plundering Pirate, the Plains, and a Scribble token. Next one. Let's see it. Tectonic Hazard, Deep Goblin Skulltaker, Brackish Blunder, Soaring Sandwing, Sunfire Torch, Malamet Brawler, Wailing Pirates, Brazen Blade Masters, Disruptor, Wanderglyph, Tithing Blade, Pit Offering, Bat Colony, Hurl into History with an Intrepid Paleontologist, Hidden Volcano, and a Bat. Vito's Inquisition, Oaken Siren, Family Reunion, Plundering Pirate, Over the Edge, Primordial Gnar, Disruptor, Wanderglyph, Miner's Guidewing, Malamet Scythe, Idol of the Deep King, Zoya Toy Lavatongue, Earthshaker Dreadmont, Rampaging Ceratops with a Bonehorde Dracosaur. That's so nice. Such a good card, that island, and a treasure. I love that dragon. So good. Innistrad Remastered Play. Let's see it. Oh, come on. One of those. All of them. There we go. Got there. Wildfield Scarecrow, Geese's Binding, Ambush Viper, Neonate's Rush, Imprisoned in the Moon, Avacyn Priest, Scorned Villager, Niblis of the Urn, Mystic Retrieval, Town Gossipmonger, Zealot Conscript, Lupine Prototype, ooh, with a Borderless Foil Laboratory Maniac. That looks so good. And a Swamp. What was the rare? Oh, the Zealous Conscript. It was because it was like the 5th in. That's crazy. Plus that art's pretty cool. That Laboratory Maniac looks great. Nice on that. He's a great card in the first place, let alone the Borderless Foil art. We got Commander Legends. Let's see how we do here. Crow of Dark Tidings, Skyraker Giant, Kitesail Courser, Gift of Paradise, Impulsive Pilfer, Fiery Cannonade, Skyrailer Shot, Finclade Fugitives, Eyeblight Massacre, Pilgrim's Eye, Cage of Hands, Path of Ancestry, Workshop Assistant, Lightning Rig Crew, Meteor Golem, Revenant, Wrong Turn, with the Lagoon Mystic, and the Kolfinar. The last you got the triple rare, very nice. Maelstrom Colossus and the Angel. Let's see the collectors now. Outlaws, Thunder Junction. It's gonna let me have it. Let go. There it goes. Some days. It's hard to rip. Mercenary and Foil, Spinewood Paladin, Desert Duo, Braided Bluffs, Free Strider Commando, Forsaken Miner, Eartha Joe, Rise of the Varmint's Forest, Hindering Light, Fierce Retribution. We got the Blooming Marsh. Very nice. We like that. Followed by Kellen Joins Up in Extended, Rochu Soul Reaver in Extended, Endless Detour, and a Sephiric Steed in Extended Foil. Not bad at all. The lands are pretty nice. I definitely like those. Last pack magic. Let's see it. Spider. Think Twice. Gather the Townsfolk, Abundant Growth. Delver of Secrets. I think that's the good one, right? That's the valuable common. Fury Blade Vampire. Uvenwald Mysteries. Summary Dismissal. Island. Brambleworm. Shrill Holler. Uvenwald Mysteries. Again, Deadeye Navigator is such a good card. Zealous Conscripts and Borderless. Memory Deluge. And a Thing in the Ice Retro Frame Foil. Not bad at all. Pretty solid rares in there. Got you a Blooming Marsh. Got you a whole bunch of rares in those packs. Robert, thank you so much for going in. Let me rip them. I appreciate it. All that wonderful stuff coming your way. Great, got that set up. Next, we got Paparici. Let's get that in the app. Let's see what the app says. The app says you want 5 Commander Legends, the Baldur's Gate one, so 5 of those. Wow, we're gonna wipe that out today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We got Dragons of Tarkir, 6 of those. Where did they go? There. 2, 4, 6. And we've got 6 Fate Reforged. That's awesome. That's a lot of fun. 2, 4, 6 Fate Reforged. And you want them ripped. Let's do it. So let's just make sure the count's there. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, and 5. Perfect. Stacks on stacks. Love it. And after that, if anyone's considering, there is no more queue. Set or draft? Oh shoot, you're right. I didn't see the whatchamacallit, the hamster. You are correct. Thank you for catching that. I appreciate it. I gotta change how that's written because it's written in such a long form that I can't see the set word. So there we go. The hamster. The flying hamster one. Congrats on that. What does W scalper mean? Winning for the scalper? Is that what it means? Because I'm not a scalper, so I'm just curious. Can you elaborate? Fate Reforged. Let's see it. Rakshasa, Disdain, Reach of Shadows, Hooded Assassin, Aven Skirmisher, Lotus Path Jin, Whisper of the Wilds, Mardu Runemark, Ambush Krotik, Right into Being, Goblin Heel Cutter, Valorous Stance, Winds of Kalsisma, Elite Scale Guard, Brutal Horde Chief. That looks pretty cool. Nice Mythic, Bloodfell Caves, and that one, advertisement. I can check. Ah, buttons. Too many buttons. All right, next one. Let's see it. Ethereal Ambush, Abzan Advantage, Refocus, Douse in Gloom, Will of the Naga, Abzan Sky Captain, Fierce Invocation, Timur Runemark, Tassiger's Cruelty. There we go. Mardu Scout, Meringue River Prowler, Mistfire Adept. Fruit of the First Tree with a Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. If I remember correctly, I think that was a pretty good one. I don't know. Fate is one that I just can't remember very well. Well, it's a rare from AFC, that's for sure. But it's still pretty cool to get one. Congrats on that. Next. The only one I really remember out of Fate is the Dark Deal. Enhanced Awareness, Typhoid Rats, Grim Contest, Dragon Bell Monk, Rakshasa, Disdain, Map, The Wastes, Lightning Shrieker, there's a dragon, Enoch Guide, Sandstep Outcast, Smoldering Ifrit, Dark Deal, hey, you speak about it and it shows up, Mardu Woe Reaper, Battlefront Crew Shock with a Yasova Dragon Claw, Rugged Highlands, and that advertisement. Just got to speak about it and it shows up. I like that. We got a Grim Contest, Dragon Bell Monk, Rakshasa Disdain, Gurmag Angler, it's weird. Sultai Runemark, Abzan Runemark, Mardu Scout, Archers of the Kasari, Fierce Invocation, Feral Cruciak, Pilgrim of the Fires, Mardu Shadow Spear, Quasari High Priest with a Sandstep Mastodon. Interesting card. Thornwood Falls and a Warrior. Oh my god. Words are difficult today, apparently. It's alright, we're getting there. Sandblast, starting us off. Jeskai Sage, Sultai Runemark, Grim Contest, Pressure Point. That looks cool. Look at that dragon. At least he's plummeting, probably. Aven Skirmisher, Formless Nurturing, Tassiger's Cruelty, Timur Battle Rage, Return to the Earth, Sage's Reverie. There we go. Battle Brawler, Hero's Blade with an Arcbound. Very cool. Scour Barons and a Manifest. Last. Fate Reforged. Let's see it. Sandblast, Jeskai Sage, Sibsig Host, Cunning Strike, Harashan Cleric, Bathe in Fire, Frontier Mastodon, Defiant Ogre, Enoch Guide, Alicia's Vanguard, Goblin Boomkeg, ooh, Yugen's Construct, that looks cool. Wind Slash, Mob Rule with a Tranquil Cove and that advertisement. All right, interesting. Next, Dragons of Tarkir. Always fun. Lots of good dragons in here. Kolgan's Stormsinger, Student of Ojati, Shambling Goblin, Tread Upon, Negate, Tormenting Voice, Keeper of the Lens, Reckless Imp, Elusive Spellfist, Artful Maneuver, Rending Volley, Surge of Righteousness, Meringue River, Skeleton with a Damnable Pact, Very nice. Draws X cards, loses X life. Nice. Mountain and a zombie horror. Next one. Backwards. Simsig Icebreakers. Scream Reach Brawler, Lightwalker. Wandering Tomb Shell. Updraft Elemental. That looks cool. Atarka Beastbreaker. Anticipate. Naturalize. Silumgar Butcher. Shape the Sands. Ruthless Deathfang. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Savage Ventmaw is great. We see that quite often. Dragon Hunter. Foe Razor Regent. Damn, that's an awesome looking dragon. Very cool. With some planes and a Jin Monk. That's a nice little find there. Dragons are the best. So good. Gonna have it fight. 2 counters too. Nice. No, this one did not. Oh, come on. All right, we got Student of Ujati. Tread Upon, Contradict, Tormenting Voice, Keeper of the Lens, Reckless Imp, Elusive Spellfist, Artful Maneuver, Airy Bowmasters, Lurking Aronix, Silk Wrap, Blood Chin Rager, Crater Elemental. Ooh, with a foil Scream Reach Brawler. Look at that foil. Looks so good. Swamp and an advertisement. Ojati. Cool. Yeah, I don't speak good English. It's okay. Coat with Venom. Colgahan Aspirants. Enoch Terrorless. Actually, that's probably the most entertaining part is how many times I mispronounce things. Zephyr Scribe. Flatten. Ancient Carp. Pacifism. Epic Confrontation. Atarka Ifrit. Foul-Tongued Shriek. Echoes of Tin Tree. Warbringer. Ooh, Orator of Ojatai. See, it has a TAI. It's not a TEE. But that thing looks cool. Dragon Lord's Prerogative. Interesting. That's a weird looking card. Forest and Goblin. I keep doing that. Impact Tremors, that's always over $1, by the way. Every Impact Tremors. Glaring Aegis. Quasari Sadist. Lose Calm. Dragon Scarred Bear. Zephyr Scribe. Mist Hoof Kirin. Man. Ojati's Summon. Evolving Wilds. Twin Bolt. Silumgar's Scorn. Enoch's Survivalist. Silumgar's Monument. Deathbringer Regent. That's a fun dragon. Love that one. Swamp and a Jin. Very nice with the Deathbringer. Whew. You picked the hard packs for me to read too. Volcanic Rush, Dromaka Warrior, Coat with Venom, Sandstep Scavenger, Negate, Ojati, Interceptor, Herald of Dromaka, Segmented Crotic, Tail Slash, Defeat, Dance with the Skywise, Guldul Lurker, Ojati, Monument, there we go. Shaman of Forgotten Ways, interesting. Huh. Cast creature spells. That's pretty good. Nice. How come they don't make holographic cards? They've made some new foils that are relatively close these days. But Magic has not implemented that design. So right now, the big one out of Tarkir Dragonstorm was they put scales on, and so it's like a textured scale. Foundations had the mana symbol textured on it. So they're doing their own thing. I don't know beyond that. I will say that they probably don't want to explicitly copy Pokemon, but at the same time, they're all very close to each other most of the time. Textured foils is a thing that everyone loves to do, both sides. Island, Gainax, Astro Hunter, great card. Levan, Druid, Nature's Lore, always 250. Atrocious Experiment, Armor of Shadows, Rescuer Chewinga, Inspired Tinkering, Guild Artisan. That's a great card. Sylphana, Sword Coast Sailor, Jahira, Friend of the Forest, and Etched. Very nice. Barroom Brawl, Scaled Nurture, and the Initiative. Ooh, Dragon Art. Now let's see if we can get the dragon. Plains, Mahadi, Sky Diamond, Earth Tremor, Vicious Battle Rager, Arms of Hadar, Mahadi himself. Interesting. We got both of them. Split the Spoils, Bag of Holding, Jahira, Friend of the Forest. I guess we got 2. Sign of Halaster, Candlekeep Sage with a Descent into Avernus. That's a great card. Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy, Feywild Caretaker, and the Fairy Dragon. Pulling some good stuff out of Baldur's Gate right now. Descent is such a good card. It's trending right now. I like that. All right, next one. Let's keep it going. So many packs, it's great. I love ripping. Got that guy doing his thing. Swamp, Sky Diamond, Safana, Druidic, Ritual, Murder, Poison the Blade, Abdulator and Gory's Ward, Halcyon, Emerald Dragon, Amethyst Dragon, Glunch, Hardy Outlander, Renari, Merchant of Marvels, with a Noble Heritage back there, Foil Mountain, and a Construct. All right, we got that guy. Island, Renari, Sky Diamond, Eric Croker, Sneak Prize, Statue, Hoarding Ogre, You've Been Caught Stealing, Taunting Kobold, Rescuer Chewinga, Inspired Tinkering, Safana, Master Chef, Gale, Waterdeep Prodigy, Etched, with an Alundo the Seer, Fire Diamond, and a Skeleton. Where be them dragons? We need a dragon today. An ancient dragon would be really nice. That guy or girl doing their thing. Plains, Cloak of the Bat, Marching Duodrone, Deadly Dispute's a great card. Avenging Hunter, Pack Attack, Skullport Merchant, Mahadi, Splits the Spoils, Bag of Holding, Raphael, Fiendish Savior with a Street Urchin, Thraxus the Butcher, Etched is a great card with Jaheira's Respite, Sky Diamond, and the Initiative. Whew! So many packs. Papa, thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me rip them as well. That was a lot of fun. All sorts of good stuff in there. Giant stack of cards coming your way. Get your bag on it. Thank you very much. And chat, the queue is now open. If anyone would like to rip or ship, have at it. Whew. Need my drink. Chat, all sorts of stuff in that shop right now. Tons of good things. We'll switch back over to the wall with the spinner, the table spinner. Just a lot of good different sets out there. Obviously, the big one that people have been opening has been Final Fantasy. We've pulled some great stuff. A couple Clouds yesterday, a Sephiroth, a Buster Sword. A little light on the VVs this week, though. But plenty of opportunity there. As well as all these other packs. Crazy stuff. I definitely like opening like any of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan's great. Tarkir's great. Just both Tarkirs, I guess, but the dragons are fun. Collectors, any of the collectors that are out there spinning. We're getting close enough that I'm gonna have to take the box off, or maybe I'll just open the box and use it on the spinner of Dominaria Remastered. Probably one of the best sets to power up your deck is Dominaria Remastered. It's expensive now. Used to not be, but it is now. But between tutors, there's a lot of like Gamble and Tomb, Sylvan Library, just so many good cards that you could hit in there. As well as like a Force of Will. That's great. Even the draft packs are pretty good. I recommend those too. So definitely a solid set. And then, yeah, a little bit of everything out there. Draft, set, play, old school boosters, box toppers, collectors, Clue, Jumpstart, the new Mystery Booster 2s. We got Pokemon. If you want to open some Pokemon, more than happy to. Whatever floats your boat. Any Fallout? Of course not. That would have been too easy. No, I don't have any Fallout. I don't know that I'll ever have Fallout again. It's too expensive. It's like $1,000 a collector box now. Fallout's so much fun. And to be honest, you're not going to pull. I don't even think there's enough cards to warrant the $100 a pack that it's going to be. It's just there's none of it left. Anyone that has it has been sitting on it for over a year now, so it goes for that price. It's crazy. It's the same as like, even though it hasn't been out very long, the Final Fantasy collectors are $1,200 to $1,400 a box. So it's not like I'm going to carry that again, because why would I charge you $160 to $175 a pack to have you pull $7 in cards? Just doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. You sold it serialized? Oh, you sold it. Nice. That's right. Yeah, you said that yesterday. Awesome. Congrats. Good stuff indeed. Now you got plenty of cash. Ready to rock and roll. Now you can pull other stuff. That's how it works, right? This is how the game is played. Hi, Lauren. You buy magic cards to get good magic cards that you can sell for monies. Then you use those monies to buy more magic cards. And then if you run out of monies and not enough good magic cards, you go get Job. And Job gives you more monies to buy magic cards. That's how this works. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's how game works. Yeah. Good stuff indeed. Right? Yeah. See cereal bob, and then you buy more, right? You only hit like the grail of Fallout to get a cereal bobblehead, and you just kept going. All my stock? Yeah, what you said you were selling it for doesn't buy all the stock, but you can buy a good chunk of it. Maybe everything I actually have listed. But yeah, no, it's insane down here. I don't know whose idea it was to buy all this stuff, but man, crazy. How many box toppers? Only the Aether Drift. They are in there. And Christian. Oh my goodness. Christian, I called you Christina last time because I couldn't read the name fast enough. I figured it out after the fact, but it was too late to apologize. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that to you. But now I know. I felt so bad about that when I was packing your package. And I was like, I even wrote it on the bag wrong. Ugh. But yeah, the only box toppers I have right now are Aether Drift. And yeah. You get some cool stuff. All your life, yeah, I'm sure. It's just the length and the like. It's just a quick read is the problem, and yeah, I don't know. The other part is on here, a lot of the names are all lowercase in one line, and so it's just like you try and split read it. Whew. It's like trying to read some of these cards where I'm just like I have no idea what that word is. Yeah, chat. If you want to rip, you want to ship, have at it. Do I have Battle Bond? No, I don't. That would be a fun one to have, though. I've seen a lot of good cards out of Battle Bond. I'll keep an eye out for that. Maybe I'll do a little shopping, see if I can find a halfway decent box of it. Maybe someone's got a case for on sale. Just want draft? Yeah, right? I know. Plenty of other stuff in there. Take a look around. I've got probably, I don't know, over 50 different packs available in there. So, crazy stuff. Yeah, I need to round out a little bit of the pack selection and also restock a couple things. Like I'm running out of Baldur's Gate right now, and I love Baldur's Gate. The only problem is Baldur's Gate's doing what everything else is doing and going up and up and up. And typically, what I try to do while I shop the internet is I try to beat the last price I bought stuff for, so that I don't have to raise prices each time. So if I can do better, then I can lower prices. That's even better. But yeah, just crazy. But yeah, if anyone's looking for anything, let me know. All sorts of products in the shop. Tons of cards everywhere. It's just crazy. Packs on packs on packs. My wife's getting sick of the basement being full of packs. Just told her, well, it was her idea for me to start Magic again. I had taken a break for a very long time. Brothers War Collectors, if I can find a good deal, the problem is they're doing what everyone else is doing, and they're going for $300 to $400 a box, somewhere in that giant range. And it's painful. I liked Brothers War. It was such a good set to rip. And yeah, no, it's hard to find. So it's another one I've got on my list. Baldur's Gate, Brothers War. I would like to get some base Brothers War, just draft or set packs. That's a little easier, but yeah, no. It's definitely fun. I liked hitting the Transformers, especially if you can hit a Shattered Glass. That was so much fun. We did manage to get for ourselves a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. That was pretty cool. What the hell? So yeah. We've got to get that graded still. It's sitting over there, but I just haven't done it yet. Bad Iceman. Need to do a grading round, but I've just been so caught up on everything else that I haven't sent it off. Yeah, if anyone wants to rip anything, wants to ship anything, plenty of great stuff. Build a cart for $45 or more. Obviously, the more the better, but 45 is your threshold for free shipping. And if we as a group work together to get to $800 in sales, I think it triggers more coupons. They've got so TikTok's doing the deal for you days or whatever, and every day they're enticing the streamers to do $800 or more, or I'm sure there's other thresholds depending on the strength of the streamer. We're brand new, so they're $800, and that triggers a whole bunch of coupons, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's fun. And otherwise, I've been doing some scanning. The robot was up and running earlier, and now it's on a break because I need to figure out what I'm putting into it next. All that crazy stuff. I believe I have almost another entire stack of black sleeves that I'm doing, which is $8 to $20 price range. It's just insane. That's an awesome. I did foil rares earlier, so I found a bunch of really cool stuff. There's no way. That's a miss. But if you are looking for anything, let me know. Plenty of great packs floating around in the shop. Happy to rip, happy to ship either way. We do draft, we do Magic, and we do Pokemon. So happy to do either of those. I've had fun with the Pokemon. We hit a really good Charizard recently, so that was fun. I forget which set, but it was the chase of the set. All around, just had fun with those. Um, Obviously, we've done great on Final Fantasy. Yes, that is the equivalent of a box. You are correct. I know I don't offer boxes, but if you do buy 12 of them, it is a box, and so I could just ship you a sealed box if that's your preference. Or I would open 12 of them, whichever way you'd like to do it. How many mirror boxes? I have so many mirror boxes, chat. It's insane. I don't understand. They're all foil too. It's gonna be fun when we get to this stuff. But yeah, happy to rip, happy to ship. Any which way, whatever you're looking at for it. But yeah. Ooh, we're over 1,000 likes at this point. A couple follows. I appreciate that. If you haven't followed yet, consider doing so. I would appreciate it. We got over 200 yesterday. That was awesome. Yesterday was crazy with follows and people just hanging out. I'm enjoying this TikTok, just this platform. I'm relatively new within the last couple of weeks and trying to build up an awesome show. I used to, or I still do, but um, stream on Whatnot. I see that. Midso going in for 12. Tarkir Dragonstorms. I assume you want the sealed box. Let's rip that. It's floating out here somewhere. Or is it? There it is. Would you want me to rip it or do you want it shipped for you? Rippy or shippy? Rip it. Yeah, let's do it. This will be fun. Good stuff. Let's switch over to it. Let's see what we can do for you. All right. Come on, camera. There you go. All right. Brand new full full box. Let's see what we can find for you. Good luck on these wonderful packs for Midso. All right, so my two favorite packs, we'll just fold it like that. My two favorite packs are the front right and the back left. Those are going to be the last two that we're going to do. The rest of these we'll pull out of here and we'll rock and roll with. All right, good luck. You want those right? Yeah, it's so much fun. I've really enjoyed Tarkir Dragonstorm. I have to keep an eye out for these on sale again. Copy, Adorned Crocodile, Mardu Devotee, Devoted Duelist, Monastery Messenger, Sultai Monument, Sage of the Fang, Lion Weight, Armament Dragon, and Showcase looks so good with a Dirger Island Dragon. Mountain, Nature's Rhythm, that's a good card. Floral Evoker Extended, Ambling Storm Shell. We got the Perenniation. Yeah, that one. Ooh, Stadium Headliner as well. Very nice. Nature's Rhythm is pretty solid out of that. You don't have one? Yeah. They're pretty cool. Spirit, Osseous Exile, Watcher of the Wayside, Agent of Kotis, Kotik, Nest Guard, Sandstep Citadel, Jeskai, Brushmaster, Kishla Skimmer, Riling Dawnbreaker. Got two of them. Ooh, the Mountain in foil. That is sexy. I think that is the most expensive one, if I remember correctly. I think that's the one. That's awesome. Sidsi, Region of the Mire, Redoubled Stormsinger. We got Rediscover the Way Borderless, Magmatic Hellkite, plus a Lotus Light Dancer. Very nice pack. That red. I love the dragon. And these are my favorite lands now. And they are very hard to find. Typically 3 to 4 per box. And they're not always foiled. Crazy. I don't like that they decided that, honestly. Next one. Let's see it. Warrior, Delta Bloodflies, Sibsig Appraiser, Sultai Devotee, Molten Exhale, Urini's Rebuff, Venerated Stormsinger, Riverwheel Sweeper, Twin Maw Stormbrood, Encroaching Dragonstorm Island, Hollowmurk Siege with a Hammerhead Tyrant. He's cool. United Battlefront, Anafrenza, and a Nereid Heart of the Storm. That's a great card. Congrats on that. In foil, no less. Woo, we love Nereid. Congrats on that. Where is it? There it is. Have it. Very nice indeed. All right. Next one. Soldier, Caustic Exile, Bringing Strike Mastery, Bearer of Glory, Underfoot Underdogs, Krumar Initiate, Aurora Procession, Skirmish Rhino, Dirger Island Dragon, Boulderborn Dragon. We got another mountain. Very nice indeed. Mox Jasper in foil. Whoo, there we go. That's a pretty one. Jaws of Defeat, Lotus Light Dancer, Better Kin to All in the Showcase. We are on a roll right now. And a Nature's Rhythm in the Blackout foil as well. Damn, you got a Mox Jasper. Let's go. That's so gorgeous. That one's not easy to find. Plus, Better is a very good dragon as well. I love that art. That is such a good art. Also, by the way, every eyeball will be top-loaded. I don't care. I don't care what you think. They are valuable. I think the cheapest one is a non-foil green? No, not green. White? I don't remember, but it's like $4 for the cheapest one. Or $3, something like that. All right. Zombie Druid, Humbling Elder, Dismal Backwater, Trade Route Envoy, Boulderborn Dragon, Opulent Palace, Defibrillating Current, Mammoth Bellow, Sonic Shrieker, Pharaoh Deathgorger, Forest, Dragonback Assault's a nice one, Aligned Heart, Frost Cliff Siege, ooh, Dow Covenant, Captain and Borderless, and the Songcrafter's Mage. You got a couple of the, you got a Siege and a Land, plus the Assault, very nice as well. Next one. Let's see it. Can't believe we hit a Mox Jasper already. Copy, Lightfoot Technique, Undergrowth Leopard, Alicia's Legacy, Narset Rebuke, Descendant of Storms, Zergo Vanguard, Synchronized Charge, Disruptive Stormbrood. Hey, Disruptive Stormbrood twice. Mountain, Avenger of the Fallen, Nereid Crackling Vanguard, another one. He's great. Warden of the Grove, so cool. The Hydra, Severance Priest, and a Draconologist in the showcase foil. Very nice. That looks so good. I think the Nerev's a hard to find one if I remember correctly. Been a minute since I've looked at all of these. All right, next one. Let's see it. Warrior, Tempest Hawk. Ooh, I love that hawk. Worthy Cost, Rugged Highlands, Sagu Pummeler, Teeming Dragonstorm, Corroding Dragonstorm, Armament Dragon and Foil, Boulderborn Dragon, Storm Shriek Pharaoh with a Swamp, Dalcoven Encampment, Zenith Festival, Draconologist, Showcase Non-Foil, Meringue River Regent with a Mistrized Village and Borderless Foil. That's a great one as well. The Meringue's pretty nice too. Yeah, there's so many good dragons in this set. I did, oh my god, I did way too many boxes of this just so I could have a collection of most. I think I don't even have them all yet. Sand Skidder Outrider, Riverwalk Technique, Summon Intimidator, Temur Tawny Back, Constrictor Sage, Frontier Boviac, Knockout Maneuver, Feral Deathgorger, Sagu Wildling, Forest, with a Rediscover the Way. You're ready of the Unwritten as well. Damn, you're getting all of them. Zergo, Codis, and a Veteran Foil as well. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. That is awesome. You're getting so many dragons, Midso. I'm jealous. I'm currently jealous. That's so many dragons right now. Still got 4 to go, too. Let's go. Elephant, Dirger Island Dragon, Harashan Shield, Sun Shield, Fire Inform, Heritage Reclamation, Bewildering Blizzard, 100 Battle Veteran, Bone Karen Butcher. Ooh, you got the Guardian, Jeskai Shrine Keeper with the blue eyeball. Woo, that's great. Sage of the Skies, Broodcaller Scourge as well. That's a nice one. Nature's Rhythm, All Out Assault's a good card. And you got Death Begets Life, Showcase Foil. Very nice indeed. We're going to send that with the All Out Assault. Damn, dude. There is your Showcase Foil. Very nice indeed. Just cards on top of cards on top of cards. I love it. Damn, I love those freaking eyes. So good. Yeah, we've been hitting pretty good. We'll take it. Sometimes it can be a little tight. I don't personally like the blackout all that much, but they sometimes you can get just way too many of them. And so far we haven't, which is awesome. Warrior, Fortress Kingguard, Windscarred Craig, Enoch Wayfarer, Dragonstorm Globe, Duty Beyond Death, Equilibrium Adept, Rune Scale Stormbrew. That looks great. Saga Wildling, Chudmaw, Plains. We got Awaken the Honored Dead. Taval's Judgment. I think this one's actually worth a little bit. I saw one earlier today when I was scanning. New Way Forward, Fangkeeper Familiar, and a Meringue River Regent in Borderless Foil. The cool part about these is you get the baby on the back. They did a double-sided art. And it's just 2 different arts. That's all that it is. That's really cool. It's so cute. Right, Dragon? I know. Super jelly. All right, so the 2 I set aside is the front right and the back left. These are my favorite packs when I go into boxes. We'll see. Let's see what happens. All right, we got Soldier, High Spire Bellringer, Nightblade Brigade, Ryling Dawnbreaker, Sarkhan's Resolve, Static Snare, Fleeting Effigy, Hardened Tactician, Sagu, Sonic Shrieker, Plains. Ooh, Corey Steelcutter. Still a great card. Unfortunately, got banned out of Standard. Reunion of the House and Extended, Surik, Elusive Hunter, Bloom Vine Regent with a Verdant Catacombs, the special guest. Very nice. The fetch land, what is that? Black green fetch land in foil. That's so good. Unfortunately, no scale, but we'll take anyways. Congrats on that. That is a big hit. Very nice indeed. I love that art too. So that was the front right pack, had the special guest. Ha! I love my front right pack. Good job. Let's see what the back left pack has. And we got Soldier, Swift Water Cliffs, Kintree Nurturer, Shock Brigade, Reigning Victor, Roiling Dragonstorm, Shocking Sharp Shooter, Attune Hunter, Ryling Dawnbreaker, Boulderborn Dragon, Island. We got a Magmatic Hellkite in the normal art. That looks great. I love it. Tip the Scales, Listed Prowler, Glacierwood Siege, and a new way forward. Very nice. Indeed. Holy cow. Now that was a good grouping. Congrats on that, Midso. Such a good group. Thank you very much for picking it up and let me rip it on screen. That was a lot of fun. Man, you got so many top loaders. Look at this. Freaking, let's see. You had the Magmatic, the Mountain, Magmatic, Neriv, Hammerhead, Better, Mox Jasper. I forgot about that. We had a Mox Jasper, the Mountain, Nature's Rhythm, Neriv again with a Drake and Knowledge, another Better, Ureni, Death Begets Life and Showcase, All Out Assault, Island, Mistrise Village, Meringue, Taval's Judgment Extended, the Verdant Catacombs, and the Corey Steelcutter. Just a solid grouping right there. Thank you so much for going in. And that was a lot of fun. Appreciate it. Whew. Workout. Boxes are crazy. Good stuff. That might be the last full box that I have. Everything else is loose. For outside reference, if anyone was looking at that. Because I am finally getting through all of my supply. Good stuff, chat. All sorts of crazy stuff in that shop. Happy to rip, happy to ship. Either way, we can have some fun. Now I got an empty space. How do we do this? Let's move New Capenna out. These two can go back to back. There we go. Perfect. I don't think I have any more Dragon Storm. Got New Capenna for decades. Probably. Falling. Oh, why would you do that? Bad boxes. Yeah, I got tons of Karlov and I got tons of New Capenna. I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent, but hey, I like boxes of packs. Alrighty. Yeah, if anyone wants to go in, hit anything, we can rip, we can ship, whatever you'd like to do. We are pressing forward towards that 800 mark so that we can get the next round of coupons for the community. So that's always a good one. Pushing closer. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you see anything in there you got questions about or want to see, talk about what's in there, all that fun stuff. Actually, probably need to get a exact count on the Tarkir collectors to make sure I don't mess that up. Just make sure. It says 18. How many are actually up here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Oh, it might be just a couple more. Come on. Please don't fall. No. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 packs remaining. I always have a bunch of loose on the shelf as well. So 21 collector packs of Tarkir Dragonstorm, and that's it. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Go, 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 go. Nope, nope. So I have to update that to 21. So where's that? That's here. Products. Crazy. I actually really like that TikTok, their back-end system gives me like estimates on how many packs will go through in a month and things like that, or at least it yells at me when I start getting low in stock. Unfortunately, the whole list of the low in stock is all stuff I don't have replacements for. And Final Fantasy, we're trending at like 500 a month right now, and I was like, well, I'm not going to probably buy more at this time. Especially given that everything's over $200 for a play box. But chat, if you'd like to rip, you'd like to ship, hop on in that shop. Happy to do so for you. See if we can get to that fancy mark to get some coupons for everyone. Make sure to go over $45 though, so you get that free shipping. Whoa, that's not what I thought it was. I did manage to find the sorter dug out of the foil rares, a $80 Nemesis rare. That was kind of crazy. I wasn't quite ready for that, so that was always a nice find. I appreciate it when the sorter does good work like that. Yeah, happy to rip, happy to ship. Tons of good product in there. The hot stuff right now is the Final Fantasy play packs. We've been ripped. I think we've done like 500 packs in the last 2 weeks. Just insane. Tarkir Dragonstorm still very good. I love Foundations, MH3, all those sets, and a little bit of everything else. I mean, you can't really go wrong. Prices are pretty good given the current market conditions. Trying my best to find the cheapest I can. So the app that is best for scanning cards, if you are on iOS, is called Hell Vault. HEL Vault. That's the name, like the full name, HELVAULT. Let me change screens. So the way in which it works, this is what I use. So we got this. Let's clear it. Godzilla here pops it up, gives you the TCG market data, both regular and foil. In this case, 778. It does a good job. And then you can make your decisions from there, what you do with it. It allows you to database if you want to, though if you've got like tons of thousands of cards, it kind of slows down, but most apps do. It struggles a little bit with posters, but I think everything does. Sign of Draco is not that. There we go. So then it gives you the full list if you want to look up stuff. So if on iOS. Ben! Dang it, Ben. How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to this thing called TikTok. But yeah, so that is the best for iOS. If you're not on iOS, I don't know what to tell you. It's not on any other platform, but that's what I use. Yeah, so, oh, shoot. This, for me in chat, it shows your name as, I think, your, like, account name? I don't know. I don't understand what it does, because I sometimes see, like, really obscure 2 different names. But you can probably get to Dang It Ben for one of them. Hell yeah, mid. So I plan to have, so what's on order right now is 3 cases of collectors and 6 cases of play. I don't know what day they will arrive because I'm getting them from 3 different vendors, some of which ship on pre-order, some of which ship on order or regular release day. So yeah, as soon as I get it and I've got the show lined up, I will be ready to rock and roll. So I would say start watching, taking like a look out next weekend. You want some of those? Yeah. Where I have a feeling, the gut feeling. So we're gonna level set it. I expect I'm gonna be good priced because I got it for a good price, but I'm gonna expect that I'm gonna wipe out fast at those good prices because right now, Edge of Eternity. So when I bought it, I got my collectors for $316 a box. So then I mark it up based on fees and everything, just the entertainment value, all that. But they are going for over $400 a box right now, and I don't think they stick there once we get like up close, right? The play boxes I got for $99. Yeah, it did work. Now I see Dang It Ben. So I got the play boxes for $99 a box. So I'm gonna rock and roll with those at a great price the whole time. That's easy. But collectors, that one's gonna be a little bit pricey. Nothing I can do about it. This is Edge of Eternities is experiencing the carryover of the Pokebros and the crypto guys coming in and buying Final Fantasy. So that's literally what's happening. You're gonna buy some Eternities? Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be so. My initial impression, my opinion to it is that I believe it is an incredibly pretty set. There are gorgeous artwork. Space is always good, right? It can't really go wrong with space. I am concerned a little bit about mechanics. Like, are they going to be good? Is anything going to be fun to play? Who knows? But let's chase some pretty cards. I'm down for that. The Mana Confluence looks so good. There's a lot of really good half-cut art that looks just so good. So that's what I'm excited for. Yeah, right? In universe. Oh, gee. Well, they cut the thing is, like, I feel like they've set up in universe to fail a little bit too because they cut the print run so short. I'm like, why would you cut this print run? It's freaking space. Who's the dum dum that wanted to cut space back? This is one that honestly, if I had the opportunity to buy more at the prices I originally could, I would have bought a lot more. But they just weren't available. What stomping grounds that I use? I missed their first pre-release by 45 minutes, and they were sold out, and they were $245 a box. Yeah, right. Dang it, Ben. Exactly. It's crazy. But yeah. But if anyone wants to rip anything I've got, have at it. Tons of good stuff in there. We've been ripping. We ripped an entire box of Tarkir Dragonstorm just a little bit ago. That was a lot of fun. Hit pretty good. Hit a Mox Jasper and the Verdant Catacombs. No, the green black fetch, whatever that one's called again. Verdant Cat? No. But yeah, I have to look back. But so that was really cool. And just having a good time. A little bit of diverse purchasing today. We haven't been Final Fantasy the whole time. We had some Innistrad Remastered, some Oath of the Gatewatch, a lot of Baldur's Gate. I'm running out of Baldur's Gate very quickly. We did some Dragons of Tarkir, and we did some Fate Reforged, which I enjoyed that one too. I will definitely tell you I don't know those very well, or at all for that matter, but it was still a lot of fun. Oh, dang it, Ben. The sorter found this. Uh, Found a Volrath the Fallen Nemesis foil in my foil stack. 82. Crazy. No coupons for you? Yeah, it's all good. I just posted that for those of us that or those of you that hadn't made an account yet, or any of that. So that was a pretty cool find, honestly. Got an Odyssey braids. That's so cool. A lot of old school stuff in this last collection. Yeah, high-end singles is literally going to be, we need vintage buyers for high-end singles at this point. Really? Why did that make that in there? Still kicking. It's off right now because it finished its batch just before I started, so I wasn't going to mess with it. But yeah, still rocking and rolling. Because of the collections we bought, we had a bunch of stuff for it, so now we're working on getting that finished out for bulk. Bulk day coming soon. So much bulk. Oh my god. It's insane. I keep getting asked about it too, and I'm like, oh, guys, I'm gonna gatekeep all of the rares and stuff until you guys buy out all my other stuff. I have way too many boxes. I had to pull it off. I can't do it on TikTok though. There's no way to do flat rate shipping easily on here from everything I've looked at. So I can't do bulk on here. I tried, but it didn't work. Costs just as much as it costs to sell it. So we skipped that. But yeah, chat. If there's anything you're looking for, tons of good packs. Draft, set, play, collector, box toppers. We got Clue. We've got Jumpstar. We've got Mystery Booster 2. All that fun stuff ready to rip. All that stuff spinning out there is available. There is Tarkir Dragonstorm collectors as well, but I didn't have a box of it left. I guess I could leave the empty box, but that doesn't really help. So that's available. We have not hit a Shockland yet out of the Infinity stuff. Hoping we do sometime soon. Let me get some more black sleeves. Oh, dang it, Ben. I still have a collection of borderless Final Fantasy lands that I've been setting aside when I find them, but there's only 4 of them. I have not been very good about it, but I have them. One of these days. Yeah, it's all good. The only thing you can't put it out of the app, yeah. So they don't do the like picture in picture thing. I know you can. I think you can watch on a computer if you've got a computer nearby. But if you're using your phone and that's all you got, yeah, that's the only thing. Interesting. I need another pack of blacks here. Yeah, chat. Hanging out, taking it easy. Working towards a mission tonight to get to 800 GMV, gross market value, I think, um, to trigger a bunch of coupons. Also, once we hit the 2-hour mark, another set of coupons is going to trigger because we will have hit the 5 streams within 7 days for 2 hours each. And that one is a pretty big one, actually. And then we are halfway, roughly, something like that, to the next target on the GMV numbers for the month. So that was really cool too. So we're trending very well to be hitting most of these coupons, which hooks everyone up with coupons. I like that. Does that mean savings for you? Well, not me eating the cost of the coupon. Yeah. Uh huh. That's the best way to do it. I really like the program that TikTok is putting forward for streamers, like a lot of incentives, but it's built in a way that kind of shares the incentive with everyone, as opposed to just like my pockets. You're in the fan club. Let's go. Yes, it's about time. I appreciate you. Ooh, you gave me a heart. Thank you so much. Dragon gave me a heart earlier too, and I missed it. I'm sorry about that. First gift. It even gave you like a blue little highlight over there. Dang it, Ben. Thank you so much for that heart. I appreciate it. Dang it, Ben has been watching my show since like the 3rd day I started, a very long time ago now. And you've been stuck with me ever since. Ah, that's a whole point oh 0.07? Yeah, it's good stuff. I don't really understand all the clubs and stuff and all of the like crazy, like the amount of pop-ups that exist on here of different competitions and ranks and thing. I don't really understand it. I'm just really here to rip and ship. But at some point, apparently when you get big enough, you turn into what like Twitch has, right? You can have like subscriptions and other things. And I'm like, well, I just want to open packs. So we'll cross that bridge if we ever get there. But it's interesting. You'd subscribe? Hey, I'd appreciate that. You could be my first subscriber. Um, yeah, just crazy. The sorter really didn't know what it was doing with this onslaught stuff. This value is all over the freaking place. Wait, this was $1, wasn't it? It must have thought the Wayward Angel was like oil or something. I don't understand. Mnemonic had it in like an expensive slot. But yeah, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship all that wonderful stuff. Final Fantasy is the big one that everyone's been hitting, but more than welcome to take a look at everything that I've gotten there. We've been a little bit diverse today. We got 1.6 thousand likes. I appreciate all the likes. A couple follows. If you haven't hit the follow, consider doing so. Building up that follow number. You know, I will tell you, it is easier. Well, I guess because I'm live stream ripping directly to people over here, it's easier to get followers over here than subscribers on YouTube. I think I'm still live on YouTube. But definitely over here, building up nicely. Yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Hanging out, taking it easy. I'm scanning cards forever and always. I have so many harmonic prodigies now, it's insane. And they're all over $10. Yeah. If anyone's looking at anything, got any questions about the product that's in there, free shipping is at $45. So at 45 bucks, you're gonna not have to pay for that $4 or $5 in shipping, which is always nice. The free shipping thing, yeah. Is there supposed to be music? No, because I haven't figured out what I'm allowed to do. Like this is far more public, like YouTube, whereas Whatnot's kind of its own little thing. So I have to figure out what I'm allowed to do, and I can't seem to get the right answer. I have heard people with music on, but the only time I've ever heard it has been like the radio in the background, and I'm like, well, does that mean I have to pretend it's a radio station, or like I don't know? And I didn't want to start streaming with a violation because I did something weird like that, right? So I was giving it some time. Otherwise, yes, I would love to run music. I could probably find some DRM free, but it's not as fun as normal music. We'd probably have some like I don't know, lo-fi music. I'll have to do some digging. That's on the list one of these years. And so many cards in here, it's insane. Yeah, right. Just that's air quotes lo-fi. I think is we're probably on the same page. Um, but yeah, it's out there. I know that it is. I just haven't. I didn't really consider digging into it yet. So, otherwise, you're just stuck with my voice rambling on and on and on about anything I can think of. And I'm a little nasally because I went and mowed the lawn today. And outdoors is bad. Outdoors is bad. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, it doesn't for you. That's awesome. It does for me. I know you can turn it off. Jesse, I don't have the box listed, but if you want to do a box, just purchase 12 of them. Yeah, I know it's not cheap for a box, but I offer the entertainment value of ripping it. So whatever, let's see, Innistrad, let's find out. Innistrad. 36 a box would be like four something. 432 before taxes. You wouldn't pay shipping though, so that's good. But that's 12. Just literally buy 12, and we can rip a complete box. There's one out there, and I think I might have another one somewhere. I hope, maybe, I don't know. But I'd be happy to rip an entire box for you if you'd like. This is such a weird stack. I'm so confused. If anyone's looking for anything, let me know. If you want to chat about any products in there. I'm really excited for Edge of Eternities. Set up shop things on the fly, kind of, but I'm not allowed to sell air quotes non sealed product, right? So I can't do The good old fashioned, hey, who wants this card? Oh, look, it's this card. It's worth X dollars. I can't do that. They typically want sealed product. Now, you can make sealed product by putting it in a bag or a sleeve, technically, and calling it sealed. I did that for the bulk stuff when I started building it, but I just can't get the shipping right no matter what I do. So my big, it's not really a risk, but my big situation here is I can't do singles on on TikTok. So I have to keep singles churning on Whatnot. Commander Masters, no Commander Masters. I've got Commander Legends and I have Commander Legends Baldur's Gate, but I don't have Commander Masters. Wish I did. That's one I need to have on my radar as well for a good price. Definitely a fun set to open. It did, because the Jeweled Lotus disappeared. No one wants to open it now because the Jeweled Lotus is gone. Also because it's not in print. They're not printing it anymore. That always does it. Jeweled Lotus is still valuable, and some of the crazy ones in there can be great hits, but like it just got kind of put to the wayside after that. Your offer remains? Which offer? I don't have any Jeweled Lotuses, so that's a problem. Crisp $10 bill still? Everything has been sold out of that. You probably have it like what? Stuck to your bulletin board, waiting for that day that I can get a Jeweled Lotus for a crisp $10 bill. Yeah, chat. If there's anything you'd like to rip or ship, have at it. Let me know. Breakable glass, right? Perfect. It's got a little hammer attached to it. I love it. I don't know what I picked up here. This is all just like the sorter didn't know what it was doing. Yeah, happy to rip anything that's floating around in there. Tons of good product. We hit Mox Jasper earlier. That was awesome. In foil, no less. Yesterday was a bunch of clouds, a Buster Sword, a Sephiroth, and a handful of other good cards. Oh yeah, and only a Chrome Mox, just like casually a Chrome Mox was hit out of an invention. Insane. Yeah, Dagobah, I don't know if you saw that hit. It's on TikTok here. Freaking crazy. 460-ish, something like that. I had it posted in there, I think. Yeah, it's yeah. Was not quite prepared for that. We opened I think I'm 7 or 8 boxes in right now, and we haven't seen one. So having that just happen was insane. Out of the blue, which was shocking, honestly. Like I will use shocking there. One can say shook, but I don't really like that statement. Weird. Yeah, chat. If anyone wants to rip or ship, we're on our way to the 2 hour mark. Got an hour 24. We gotta get to 2 hours, and then I think those coupons will trigger, as well as some coupons that'll trigger if we hit the $800 mark. So just lots of good stuff going on. Like your last name, right? Yeah. You guys have any questions, comments, concerns about the products that are here, prices that are there? Whoa. Someone's hitting over and over and over again on that likes. I like it. 3,700 likes. Let's go. I feel like I have to scan all of this from Odyssey now. It's just been all over the place. So I think I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, chat. If you want to rip, want to ship, go for it. Hit that $45 mark. They can get the free shipping. Moving stuff around. Organizing, you know, the usual. All day, every day. Right one in the right spot, and then you'll be okay. Good stuff, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship. All this wonderful stuff. Nothing. Nada. Nada. Maybe I was right. Didn't have to do this. Who knows? Ooh, there's an order. Void going in. Loading it up. Being slow. There it goes. Ooh, one battle for Zendikar. Let's go. Battle for Zendikar. Where are you? There you are. Void. Would you like to rip or ship that pack? Where is it? Come on. Switch cams. You let me know. Battle for Zendikar. Coming your way. Let me know in chat if you would like to rip or ship. Happy to do either way. Ripping to open it or ship it. Send it to you. Sealed. You let me know. Got you either way. Send it? Sure. We can do that. Going to you, Seal Void. Thank you for ordering it. Good in the set? I gotta look it back up. I already forgot. It's been a minute since I've looked it up. Void coming your way, shipping it out to you. Let me pull a list up. Oh, you want me to open it? Got it. There we go. Let's see it. That's called ripping it. Rip it open type of style. Yeah, you'll get it afterwards, of course. Reclaiming Vines, Salvaging Drone, Swarm Surge, Call the Science, Outnumber, Angelic Gift, Stone Fury, Smite the Monstrous, Kozilek's Channeler, very nice, Touch of the Void, Rising Miasma, Retreat to Hagra, Tide Drifter, ooh, a Gideon, Ally of Zendikar, that's pretty cool, with that Swamp, and ooh, you got the Gideon emblem. How lucky is that? We'll even send the emblem with him. Nice. I have to pull up the list on everything that's good in here. I don't remember, but it's cool to get a Planeswalker and get his emblem in the same pack. Who would have thought? Void, thank you very much for going in. I appreciate it. Let me see. I'm just curious what is actually the top stuff in there. Sets. Battle. Or Zendikar. The top card is the Void Winnower with an Ulamog Ceaseless Hunger. And like a Conduit of Ruin from there. The foils are where it's at, though. Like, I mean, Void Winnower's foil is 54, So yeah. That you did, William. I appreciate it. Everything got shipped out earlier. Oh, Expedition fetches. Is that right? It's just not listed here. Yes, you're right. I remember that now. Yeah, so that's the top pull. Yeah, makes sense. It's though the one thing I will say is that it is pretty darn rare for the fetches. Another one for you. Sure. Yeah, Battle for Zendikar is great. I've enjoyed opening it. I knew there was something in here, but I couldn't remember which of the wonderful long list of weird stuff that came out at this time. It's a 2015 set, so Oracle of Dust, Altair's Reap, Plummet, Coralhelm Guide, Outnumbered, Fortified Rampart, Valakut Invoker, Andu Great Horn, Dominator Drone, nice little drone, Andu Champion, Angel of Renewal's a nice card, Brood Monitor, Blighted Fend, and the Ally Encampment back there with a Swamp and an Eldrazi Scion token. Not bad. Getting some Eldrazi's ready for Edge of Eternities, seeing Eldrazi's and Slivers coming into that set. Kind of crazy. Really didn't know that was going to be a thing. Yeah. Void, thank you so much for picking those up. I appreciate it. Slivers seem nice. The problem with Slivers. Oh yeah, you have Eldrazi and Sliver. Yeah. The problem with actually both Eldrazi and Slivers is that it's expensive to hit the like go after the really good cards, right? You want a Sliver Queen, you're out $200, right? Like it's just crazy stuff like that. But they can be a lot of fun to play when you do have it. Yeah, it's some crazy expensive stuff when you start to really build out those decks. But oh, you're an old player coming back? Nice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. The art is awesome in the first place. But some of the cards are really good that they're bringing back, and I think it's going to be a pretty good set. I came back, so I started in Revise, and I came back late 2023, and I've been playing since. And so yeah, it's there's a lot of great stuff out there right now, for sure. But yeah, 200 bones. It's crazy for that. I know. They haven't reprinted it yet. Sooner or later, it's going to happen, and then it probably won't be as expensive. But yeah, I haven't seen the full list for Edge of Eternities yet. I haven't really done my research, and that's intentional. I like to be surprised when I open packs, honestly, especially with people in here. Like it's more fun to be like, "Oh, damn, that looks so cool," instead of, "Oh yeah, I read about that card. Yeah, that's a card. That's so great." You sold it for 250. Nice. Yeah, makes sense. They've so 200 is like the I just spit it out, but it can go, especially in the best conditions, quite a bit up there. Never played until Duskborn came out. Mostly play Commander and have a precon Mothman. Mothman's a lot of fun, is what I've heard. I don't have one, but yeah. Commander is a great environment to play in. It can be not too expensive in comparison to some other stuff, so that's always nice. But yeah. Oh, is your original pull in middle school? Man, that's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah. It's a great yeah, I've heard that dang but it's so good. Just a nice rounded one that you can modify pretty easily. Wait, they brought I didn't know they brought an ancient tomb back. Maybe I did know that. One of the stellar sites is an ancient tomb. Gemstone Caverns. There's like what? Oh my god. One of those ancient tombs looks, oh man, I'm never gonna have any money again. Oh my goodness. I just pulled up the lists. That we're in trouble. We're in trouble, chat. There's Ancient Tomb, Gemstone Caverns, the Inknoth. All of these look so good. Oh no. Chat, I'm out of Edge of Eternity's collectors. They're all gone. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Oh no. $10 for that Ancient Tomb, right, man? Oh my god. Well, Darn, Chad, I never got any of it. I don't know what, but I have all these singles, surprisingly. Void, get another one. Let's go. Let's see what we can find in this one. Feel bad that you sold it? Yeah, here nor there. Let's put it this way. When I sold my collection in 2011, I had dual lands galore, revised dual lands. $20 a piece. It was great. So yeah. Coral Helm Guide, Myers Malice, Tajru Stalwart, Clutch of Currents, Kozilek Sentinel, Cliffside Lookout, Kozilek's Channeler, McKindy Slide Runner, Courier Griffin, Smite the Monstrous, Expeditious Envoy, Hedron Archive, Ulamog's Nullifier with an Exert Influence back there, the Converge card, Swamp, and another Eldrazi Scion. Oh shoot. Thank you. Here, we'll run that again. Sorry. I'm not so good at that sometimes. Coral Helm Guide, Myers Malice, Tajru Stalwart, Clutch of Currents, Kozilek Sentinel, Cliffside Lookout, Kozilek's Channeler, McKindy Slide Runner, Courier Griffin. That actually looks pretty good. I didn't stop on that before. Smite the Monsters, Expedition Envoy, Hedron Archive, Ulamog's Nullifier, and Exert Influence, Swamp and the Scion. Some days, you know what, Chad? It's like you would think I'm new to this or something. It's not like I've been doing this for a year and a half. But there's simple steps that you need to follow, and if you don't follow it, it's bad. Bad streamer. It is my first stream. First stream ever. Not really. Yeah. But, yeah. Shoot. I like looking at all of this art. Like, I'm going to stop looking because it looks so good, but oh my goodness. Some of these freaking Galaxy foils don't even have prices out yet, but there's like, oh, those are all going to be super. No wonder it's $400 a box, chat. I'm so sorry in advance. We're going to go through a mess on that. Another one. You're on a roll. Let's go. I feel like it keeps going down. That's nice. I like that. Let's see. So another one coming in here, doing it. Battle for Zendikar. I'm on the right screen this time. Yes, I am. Okay. Sorry about that last time. Collector Booster Pack. I'll let you know in a second. I have the math set aside. So I'll let you know what I plan to be at. Unless something comes up. Seek the Wilds. Coral Helm Guide. Nirkana Assassin. Oran Reef Invoker. Felidar Cub. Boiling Earth. Shadow Glider. Life Spring Druid. Valakut Invoker. Andu Greathorn. Catacomb Sifter. Vile Aggregate. Infuse with the Elements. Angelic Captain. That looks so cool. Got an Angel ally. I don't even think I have that Angel. That's cool. Island and an Eldrazi Scion as well. Very nice indeed, Void. Congrats on that. Let's do the math. Here we go. I'll figure out the math. No, that was the wrong way to do that. I can do math, I swear. I'm probably gonna be right around $40 per collector box or collector pack, which is nice compared to freaking Final Fantasy at 80. But yeah, it's probably gonna be right around there. But there is some amazing cards in there. Oh my goodness. I want that Athros Titanic God Core. Just looks so good, borderless. Yeah, there's some really good cards in here. Really cool looking cards. Yeah, 40. It looked like $42.99 is probably what I'll be at. But I have to check what my averages turned out to. Unfortunately, I have to mark up for fees, which sucks. 25 all day, every day. Dang it, but it was great. And I could make money on that. I could buy boxes for $150-ish, resell the packs at 25 a piece, and we'd all be great. One more? No, go for it. You don't have to apologize. I will rip this stuff all evening. It's significantly more now. Gotta love inflation in collections. Dutiful Return, Swell of Growth, Dispel, Colostria's Night Watch, Outnumbered, Fortified Rampart, McKinney Siderunner, Courier Griffin, Smite the Monster, Stone Fury, Chasm Guide, Blood Bond Vampire, Slab Hammer with a Barrage Tyrant, a little Eldrazi action, Island, and that Knight Ally as well. Congrats on that. Got to get those Eldrazi's built up. But yeah, all day, every day, $25 is what collector packs used to be, and probably should technically be, but no longer does Wizards allow that. Just keep going up and up and up. It's not like Hasbro has record-setting profits or anything every quarter right now. All because of Magic the Gathering, specifically. But yeah, Void, you're more than welcome to rip as many packs as you like. You don't have to apologize. I think it just popped another one. Let's go. Whoa, hey. Got it. Let's get it. Let's see what we got. For Void this time, D&D helps some. Not as much as friggin' Magic. Oh my god. Their numbers are insane. Voracious Null, Oran Reef Invoker, Brilliant Spectrum, Nirkana Assassin, Boiling Earth, Lithomancer's Focus, Valakut Invoker, Ondu Greathorn, Dominator Drone, Ondu Champion, Scythe Leopard, Ulamog's Despoiler, Crumble to Dust, Gruesome Slaughter this time, interesting, with a Forest and a Core Ally. A lot of high casting cost stuff in here, interesting. Probably a little bit of a slower draft when it was drafted. Boy, thank you very much for going in on that. I appreciate it. Very good indeed. All sorts of Battle for Zendikar. It's so much fun. It's a set I haven't ripped enough of, like to see drop rates and things like that. But what I had done is I had found there was a eBay seller that had all of a sudden showed up with his cases of stuff, and he's like, "Well, I'm cleaning out the basement, and I forgot about all these, and they're all in good condition." I was like, "Well, I guess I'm buying a bunch of cases now." So it was pretty solid. And now I have random cases of stuff. Is that another one? Did it just kick up again? Yeah, it did. It just has ones by you each time, so I was trying to make sure I didn't miss one. Let's go. Let's do another one. Let's do it. Battle for Zendikar. Blister Pod, Oracle of Dust, Voracious Null, Fortified Rampart, Nettle Drone, Snapping Gnarlid, Evolving Wilds, Eldrazi Sky Spawner, Huron Blade, Bone Splinters, Grove Tender Druids, Vile Aggregate, Adverse Conditions with a Calm Hellkite. Look at that! That looks so great. I love dragons. Island and an Eldrazi Scion. He gets top loaded because he's a dragon, and dragons are awesome. It's like that. Bam. Got him. Coming your way. Congrats on that, Void. You got an awesome dragon. Oh, he's got Landfall as a dragon? That's so great. Love it. Love the Eldrazi's too, right? It's a good set. I like it. For your copper, you've got a copper? Nice. That is the one thing out of Final Fantasy that I have not pulled, is a freaking Ancient Copper, the Through the Ages one. I haven't pulled one. I've pulled so much other crazy stuff. I have a neon green chocobo, but no, can't have an ancient gold or an ancient copper. I've pulled 3 heuristic studies. Yeah, I'm not opening more collectors at this current price. Oh my god, no. No, Zenway hooked me up. I've got one now, but I just haven't pulled one. Here's this from Baldur's. Yeah, I love the art in Baldur's Gate. I have a extended foil one that is in the needs to be graded pile. But yeah. Another one for Void. Let's go. Let's do it. Bam. Back out there. I remember to change cameras again. Yeah, no, it looks great either way. Battle for Zendikar. Let's do it. Here's another one. Advertisement? I'm backwards, that's why. Tajru Stalwart, Clutch of Currents, Culling Drone, Giant Mantis, Sure Strike, Felidar Cub, Hedron Blade, Valakut Invoker, Courier Griffin, Benthic Infiltrator, Rot Shambler, Blighted Woodlands, Titan's Presence with a Ruinous Path. That's a pretty good one. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Island and an elemental back there. Very nice as well. Good stuff indeed. Cool. So it tells me how long people have followed. Is that a thing? Oh, it does tell me who's followed. I mostly like that Dang It Ben has followed me for 69 days now. There's a little symbol that tells me how long people have followed. Ooh, Void, thank you for following. That wasn't me calling you out, but it was just, it's interesting. I didn't, so there's a little 2-person symbol over there. There's also 69 items in a shop. True. I didn't know what the symbol meant, and I highlighted it, and it now tells me, and I think that's cool, because then I can sit there and say, hey, you, that person, thank you for being a follower for 75 billion years. Or whatever it is. It's just, it wouldn't be the first day that you made it to the channel that you would be 69 days of following. That wouldn't possibly be a coincidence. Credit for your time on Whatnot, right? Stuck with this person for 1.5 years now. It's not like you've fallen asleep in those streams before. Void, thank you so much. Come hang out anytime. We're on most evenings nowadays. Not tomorrow next, I want to do a draft, but definitely back on Saturday and maybe Sunday as well, depending on how the day goes. Too damn long, right? Been here forever. Can't leave. Considering we modded you on the other one, and your part of your contract for modding was that you're not allowed to leave. Yeah, it's Whatnot is the Wild West. It really is, and that's the nicest way to put it. There are many great streamers over there, but there are a lot of shady things too. So that's part of the reason why I'm over here. Is I'm trying to change the vibe. I don't know, a little bit rough over there, and this is a really cool community to do that in. Yeah, just be diligent. Don't buy from the crazy nutso stream. I don't know. Like for instance, here's an example. They may start opening Edge of Eternities tomorrow. There's a possibility of it starting tomorrow. Typically, it shows up sometime 1.5 weeks prior to pre-release. It's insane. And then all of them will have it next week, like at the beginning of the week. But you're going to pay 2 times the value you'd pay if you just wait for the pre-release. And I find that to be insane. Final Fantasy bundle for 25. Hey, there you go. That's a nice little hit. But yeah, so over here, a lot more casual, more interested in ripping, and just a better supported platform, which is what I really like. Like, TikTok seems to be putting in the effort right now, which is nice. Whatnot is not putting in. 97, yeah, that was cheap at the time. We saw the max the week before pre-release at like 140, I think is what they were, and now you have to buy them at 140 or more. But Yeah, packs are better over here. I can be a better price. Fees are better over here. I do have to deal with shipping a little bit more, but I'll take that over uh, any of the other. Like the fees are significantly cheaper over here. Speaking of which, if anyone wants to go in, rip some packs. Free shipping at 45 bucks. Save yourself that $4 to $6 to $7 right out of the gate, or more if you buy a lot of stuff. Tons of good packs in there. Lots of just a diverse set of stuff. Draft set play, collector, old school boosters, box toppers, jumpstart, mystery booster 2, clue, even some Pokemon. Yeah, it's really easy to just swipe and buy. For sure. What I actually don't like that they don't have a cart over there. That's the complaint. Like here, if you want to build like $100 bundle, you can go in and tap all the stuff and do that. If you want to do that over there, you've got to pay like buy 7 to 10 times to get one of you everything you want, right? And I'm not a fan of that. I like the carts. I will tell you, passive sales. Not crazy often, but I get passive sales over here. Whatnot, I never get any. And then passive means someone bought it like when I'm not streaming. Oh yeah, I've done it. Don't worry, William. I have spent way too much money over there. Yeah, unintentionally, exactly, or intentionally, but didn't have the willpower to stop. Yeah, I've learned my lesson. But that's okay. Over here has tons of great packs that we can rip. Right? Yeah. I keep streaming over there only because singles. I have to do singles over there. Otherwise, I can't. I can't move singles, and that's a big part of what I have stuck around me right now. Way too many singles right now, and packs for that matter. But the packs don't sell over there, so you guys get them for better prices. Yup. Dang, Ben likes me. That's what it is. He hangs out with me there when I actually stream. I'm honestly going to be over here more often going forward. The math is just significantly better. A lot more opportunity to offer you guys better deals over here. A different show? Oh, okay. I I can't believe you have other friends than me on whatnot. Am I able to? What happens if I click on? So Valand, depending on how your cart is built. So if you have something in your cart, it might raise it. The other part is that by the time, oh, tax is possible too. By the time it gets into the cart, it might be calculating your distance. If you break $45 on your purchase, though, it's free shipping. So if that is a price point that you can get to, then don't worry about it because I will pay for it instead. Taxes not included. Yeah, who knows on TikTok's setup? Uh, the packs are all set to 2 ounces each, but I don't know how. Uh, shipping is actually the hardest thing to explain to everyone. In every platform that I've ever been on, it is the hardest thing to explain because some sites use band shipping, some sites use destination shipping, some sites just use the same number everywhere, and it's just like I have no idea. I believe from what I've seen when I do shipping labels, TikTok is a band shipping, like distance from me. I'm outside Chicago. Depending on where you are, can be a different location. And like if you're, let's say Alaska or middle of nowhere Utah or something, like that stuff gets more expensive the further you get. Valand, see, just got over the 45. You got it. Nice and easy that way. Don't have to worry about it. Let's see what you got. You picked up Phyrexia set, 3 of them, and 4 Final Fantasy plays. If I can figure out where I put them. They're there. 1, 2, 3. Phyrexia set, and 4 Final Fantasy plays. 2, 3, 4. Would you like those ripped or shipped? You have a $5 coupon, so you don't know. Yeah. Yep. Rip them. I assume yep means rip. Alrighty. Ripped, please. Perfect. Thank you. I like to confirm with everyone the first time at least. Phyrexia. Set boosters. There's very few people that actually ever have stuff shipped when they're on the live show, but I like to make sure nonetheless. That art's pretty cool. Which dragon is it? That's the Quicksilver. It looks like a dragon in that picture. Cool. I guess it's a drake, technically. Island. Fleshless Gladiator. Incisor Glider. Bonepicker Scourge. Hexgold Halberd. Hexgold Hover Wings. Silvok Battle Chair. Bladed Ambassador. Blazing Crescendo. Transplant Theorist. Razor Verge Thicket. Very nice. The green-white. Unless you control 2 or fewer. Ooh, an ossification and foil. Sword of War. What? Sword of War and Peace. What? Where did that come from? List is the craziest thing in the world sometimes. Here, just have a sword randomly in this pack. The list one currently going. I mean, it's still 7 and change, but it's like wasn't ready for that. Congrats on that, Fallon. Random sword just out of nowhere. Love it. All right, another one. Second one I pulled a lot of Sword of War and Pieces, but I don't remember it in a set pack here. Oh, come on. What is this pack doing? It's like falling apart in the process, but it won't open. There we go. Okay, got there. That's how you're going to die. Fair. Nahiri. Ooh, I love that art. It's my one of my favorite arts. Not my most favorite right now, because that's the eyeball. Stinging Hive Master. Gulping Scrap Trap. Ichor Spit Basilisk. Distorted Curiosity. Anix Sentry. Bladed Ambassador. Bonepicker Scourge. Mirror Convert. Sky Scythe Engulfer. Encroaching Mycosynth. That's pretty nice. Rustfine Cultivator and a Rebel. The Phyrexia lands are so good. Oh my god. So I bring my own lands to draft, and I have 20 of each there because of it. Ooh, it's signed too. That's pretty. Mountain. Leonin Lightbringer. Volshock Splitter. Gold Warden's Helm. Hexgold Halberd. Hexgold Hover Wings. Silvok Battle Chair. Sawblade Scamp. Contagious. Vorak. Plated Onslaught. Nahiri, the Unforgiving. You had the art card last time. That's kind of cool. Rebel Salvo and a Phyrexian Might as well. No Ellie. No Elish. We tried. All right. Let's see it. You like the Kami lands? Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of people that like the Kami lands. They're expensive. Let's see. We got. Ooh, you got the Rabin Astray. Art. It's signed. Very nice. Thunder Magic. Commune with Beavers. Undersea Dire Rat. Paladin's Arms. Merchant. Laughing Mad. World Map. Elixir. Shan Toto. Zac Fair. Sin. Spira's Punishment. Vayne. Cardus Solidor. That's the Finn the Fangbear. It's a great card, especially in draft here. Fire Magic, Mountain, and that art. Full set of the foil lands, yeah. This one, I put them in my commander deck, so that's where they end up. Light of Judgment, Town Greeter, Nezumu Trader, White Arsite, Scorpion Sentinel, Weapon Vendor, Crossroad Village, Giat, Gaius Van Balsar, Ilmeg Pixie, Vanilli, Cheerful Icy with a Go-Go, Master of Mimicry. Very nice. Go-Go's great. Balam, Swamp, and that one. Congrats getting a Go-Go. Good card. Very nice indeed. Next one, let's see it. Hero. Haste Magic, Blitzball Shot, Bane's Treachery, Fate of the Suncrist, Ice Magic, Laughing Mad, Monk's Fist, Choco Comet, Sleep Magic, Reach the Horizon, the Fire Crystal, very nice, with a newfound adventure, the Farseek, Snowvillers, oh yeah, those are both new, and a Waste. Fire Crystal is very good. The crystals keep holding their value, which I appreciate. It's usually hard to do that for a lot of stuff. Last, Pack Magic, let's see it. Vincent Limit Break, Light of Judgment, Chocobo Kick, Retrieve the Esper, Choco Mug, Rook Turret, Adventures In, Samurai Katana, Renoa, Heartilly, Ultros, the Regalia, with a Venet, Heart of Hadeland. She's great. She turns into the Mother Crystal. I like her a lot. Crossroads Village, the Nation of Scholars and a Hero. Not too bad. I like it. Valen, War of Peace just came out of nowhere. Go-Go. Plus Rage for a second, Nahiri. Thank you so much for going in on that. I appreciate it. That was a nice grouping. Think you have 5 crystals now? Well, that's one of each. Perfect. No, they're very useful in whatever colors you've got playing out right now. And yeah, no, I appreciate that they're holding their value too. Dragon sent me a GG, a couple GGs. Let's go. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. But yeah. Ooh, chat. I think we just. Which sorting machine do I have? I have here. Let me change cameras. I have the Magic Sorter. Website is magic-sorter.com. That's the one I use. This is as far as my phone's, the camera that I'm using here is going to go. But it works great. It's off right now because it finished just before I started and I didn't get the next batch ready. But this thing's great. I will tell you it's $4,000. But what I will also tell you is that it's found over $30,000 in cards in a million cards, legitimately million sorted cards. Got it in September last year, and it's done great things. But it's been worth it for us. We had way too much stuff, but it's worked very well. But yeah, so we've been overwhelmed with cards up until recently, and it was a godsend. It's also Italian too. Won't let you know. It's actually called Dang It Ben, or Ben for short. Yeah, we've started calling it Ben over and over again. Because you're the one who's supposed to be sorting the cards, if I remember correctly. But yeah. So very good product, Magic Dash Sorter. I will tell you, it is a the Ferrari of card sorting. I would tell you it's probably the like BMW of card sorting. The Ferrari is like a machine that takes up the entire room and it does 10,000 cards an hour. And it sounds like a freaking Honda Civic, right? No, that's the one that's on Kickstarter right now. That's super expensive. They're super monthly expensive. There's one on Kickstarter right now that I've watched that unfortunately it's just not quite doesn't hold. Their monthly fee is more than the monthly fee for this thing. And I was like, that's not right for just a scanner connection. All right, so have a feeling we just triggered. Where'd it go? This one. No, completed? Is it up here? No, where'd it go? This one? Hold on, chat. I'm looking for it. This should trigger. Maybe it's when I'm done. Maybe when it ends. Full box cards using your phone to scan them, right? So I will say, for most of you, like the size of collections, if you're sitting in the 10,000, shipping fee and all for Kaldheim box. That box of Kaldheim that's out there right now is $27 each pack. If you wanted it, you would order 12 packs. That would be $324. I don't know what your tax is. It depends on you, but free shipping on it. So $324, and then I could rip or ship, depending on what you wanted to do. You got the Flintstones? But there is a plastic like 3D printed thing that holds your phone and it scans and it's made of white. And you know what? That works just fine for most people that have 20, 30,000 cards. Like that's just fine. If you start to break over 100, 200,000 cards, like then you can start to consider getting a bigger machine. But I don't suggest this one unless you're in a few 100,000, because I pulled 30,000 out of 1,000,000 cards. So like, yeah. And the max it found, or the top card it found, was Demonic Tutors. Yeah, the scan stand that's out there. I think it's the 3D printed one that's out there is just fine, but that's like $20. There is one on Kickstarter right now that is a machine that will scan for you. It's just an automated process of that. It's no different than your phone doing it, but you have to pay a massive monthly fee. Yeah, bundle boxes. There's plenty of different ways. You don't have to buy anything. The scanner Hell Vault that we use for iOS is phenomenal. MTG scanner is perfectly fine. There's plenty of good stuff. So don't spend money when you don't have to. It's only when you're overwhelmed and you really want to make sure you're cleaning out value that you need to overscan stuff. But yeah, chat. Rip and ship, totally an option. If we do another round, I think that might trigger more coupons too. I think so. Not 100% sure. Yeah. If you have any questions about product, comments, concerns, let me know. Happy to rip, happy to ship. All that fun stuff. I'm still working on this scanning. It's never going to end. Oh, you're missing the Earth Crystal? Yeah. I don't have one sitting around, or I'd toss you one. I don't know. I didn't play green in my draft, so I don't have one there. No. I don't think I have one locally. Otherwise, I would just send it. But maybe in here. What did I get in this pack here? I had a Sin, which isn't worth it. Had a Golbez. 1 second, chat. I'm looking to see. Borderless Wind as well. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That looks great. The Borderless turned out really nice for those. I have a Water. That's what I have in an Emmet. Emmet's not bad. I'm going through my draft stuff that I had. I just didn't pay attention to. I went 3-0 my last draft at the shop, so that was kind of cool. I just had a stupid aggro deck that no one could keep up with. That was fun. I always like doing that. I even beat the guy that I was so irritated to play against the previous week, because he had everything good, and it was partially my fault because he sat next to me in the draft. And I even lost to cards I passed him. That was a rough one. That's not fun. Yeah, chat. Tons of good stuff in there. Draft set play, collector, box topper, jump start, clue. 214 at 309. You're getting there. Not too bad. Definitely not easy to get there. That's for sure. Your special little boy. Ooh, where? Open some packs for me. Yeah, go into the shop. You'll be all set. I would be happy to rip some packs for you. Tons of great packs in there. All sorts of good stuff. Still need a Cecil. Ah, yeah, Cecil. I've seen him a few times. He's not too bad to hit in comparison to some of the other stuff. Like if you're chasing Cloud or the Buster Sword, that's painful. Yeah, chat. If you're looking for anything particular, take a look at the shop. All sorts of good stuff. Plenty of fun stuff to rip and ship. We've been rocking and rolling with cards today. Hit some pretty good stuff. That War and Peace came out of nowhere. That was a surprise. But yeah. If you have any questions about product, let me know. Curious what certain products are, all that fun stuff. Happy to explain. All that fun stuff. Stuff. Final Fantasy IV set, yeah. I don't remember all the cards that are in there, but yeah, there's a lot of good chases out of many of them. I know for me, like I pushed for a lot of Final Fantasy VII. You're the joke. I don't know what you're talking about, but don't be weird. So I highly recommend that on the internet. Don't be weird. But yeah, I gotta clear out this draft deck as well. If anyone wants to hit anything, we'll hang out for a little while longer. We're quiet, then we'll stay quiet. You know, all that fun stuff. There we go. That was easy. Simple to do. But yeah, Final Fantasy has been a lot of fun to open. Lots of good stuff to chase out of it. I'm emptying out my draft because I forgot to do that last time. And would love to rip some packs for you guys. If you haven't had the chance, hit a follow though. We've gotten 4 today, which is awesome. We're at 9,400. I don't know which one of you is hitting that like over and over again, but we are at 9,400 likes. That's like insane. I don't think I've ever gotten that many likes before. Are there a good amount of trolls? More than you probably see on Whatnot. Is Dragon doing it? Nice. Thank you, Dragon, for doing that. It's an insane amount of likes. I haven't seen a lot recently, but I will say that as we've been getting more, as we're getting more viewers because I've had more sales, it starts to draw in more people that are a little odd. And that's okay. You can be odd, just don't be weird. Like that guy. That was weird. No one likes that. Yeah, you do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've never been good at understanding how the algorithms work on these things, but I think it's pretty solid. I like that. It was creepy. I know. It is. It took me a minute to want to. Something I rarely have had to do is ban in most of my shows. And so I have to get used to doing that, especially over here. And most of us are a lot of the same generation and player type and things like that. But there is a lot younger crowd on TikTok than there is on Whatnot. And so it is entirely possible to have people that will just be different in that sense. And so you just got to be, I have to be more diligent to do it faster. I was letting him kind of play it off. I usually like it when trolls actually engage some of the like scalper comments because I like to understand what they're actually talking about. If they're just going to each card streamer and saying you're a scalper, and I was like, well, that's not what my show is. I'm not trying to make massive money off of you by tripling the price of something to sell you 1 pack of Pokemon. No, I'm here to rip stuff for you and make a little bit of money doing it. So it's interesting to see some of that. But I'll get used to it. When I become famous, chat, on the internet, I will have to be much better about about banning people. God. Yeah, they go to each channel. It makes them feel good because they don't like the fact that they can't be in that situation. I understand. I'm a little jealous of some scalpers that have gotten phenomenal deals. I'm really jealous of people that have contracts with distributors. But at the end of the day, I don't go around being like, "Oh, you're a scalper," blah 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 blah. Yeah, I would rip for fun. I've kind of taken a little easy on that recently because everything's getting more expensive. But yeah, I used to, when I started my streams, Dang and Ben and I would just open packs for the fun of it, and we still pulled well then. It was always a blast. There were some people that I really drove nuts because I would constantly pull good stuff while sitting there just opening packs for myself. I think I drove Dausha insane. Edge of Eternities, I might do well. So let's put it this way: I have a feeling Edge of Eternities is going to be nonstop ripping for people buying. But if it's quiet, I'll rip for myself. Yeah, I won't have a problem with it. But I just, my gut tells me when I had Final Fantasy collectors, I couldn't sit down long enough to think about opening for myself. So that's how I feel like it's going to be the first couple weeks. So my guess is we'll be ripping for someone for sure. And I'm sure I'll be freaking out when I get some ancient tombs for people and stuff like that. So don't you worry. But if obviously if it is quiet, I would open for myself. I have no problem. Yeah, you'll be buying some of those. Perfect. It's going to be a little pricey for the collectors, but we'll definitely have play. And I was seeing in their preview that there was going to be decent stuff available in the plays. So on my screen, I have I can see all the orders. There's like a chat function that tells me every order. And then on my phone, my other phone, I have the ability to see all the orders lined up. The hard part will be is if you have 10 people come in and buy all at the same time, I might be a little rough. No, you guys can't. You're not able to see how many people are in front of you. But yeah, better commander, blue black, or 3 black Golbez. I'm anti-blue, so anything all black is fine by me. I am not a good answer for better commander, honestly. Maybe chat's a little better at it. But I'm not that where I struggle is actually in the what card is good for that deck conversation or the which commander is better than the other commander. I'm very good at finding cards, reselling cards, like having conversations about price trends and valuations and things like that. But I struggle on the who's better than that other one. Golbez, he's around here somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know. Uh, but yeah, a lot of people like him. Gesture Mothman, right? Exactly. Yeah, my commanders right now is a Gisela. I have Captain America, Cloud. I think I have like kind of a pseudo. I don't know. I bought a collection that came with a dragon one. I forget what the that might be all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think so. I really pulled back on my count. Too bad I can't post pictures, right? Um, it's an adventure. Door. Uja is $1. Yeah, chat. If anyone wants to rip. Yeah, right. Apparently, according to the TikTok streaming stuff, like if you go through the shorts, they had the ability to post pictures and comments at one point. Big Country, how's it going? Good to see you. Having a good day today. You have Mondrak? Oh, oh yeah. My brother has a Mondrak deck. It's painful, and he just kind of threw it together, and it's still painful. Mondrak's a good deck. Yeah, I'm doing good. Oh, Gold. That's funny. Golbez right here. Here's the next card in my stack that I wasn't paying attention to. So let's see. What do we got? Golbez is a 2 cast and costs 1/4. Whenever an artifact you control enters Surveil 1, at the beginning of your end step, if you control 4 or more artifacts, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you control 8 or more artifacts, each opponent loses life equal to that card's power. Damn. He's pretty fun. Artifacts and a little bit of graveyard dump could be pretty good. He would be fun. The Surveil doesn't do a ton for me, but there is a bunch of blue-black cards that let you decide to draw, so that's a thing. Kind of funny that that was the next card. The chat. Ready to rip, ready to ship, whatever you like. Draft set play collector, old school boosters like 2015 stuff like that. That's sad that that's old school, but it is. We've got Jumpstart, Mystery Booster 2, Clue packs, a little bit of everything. Gruffy, how's it going? Good to see you. Just having a good time, hanging out. Hit some good stuff earlier today. Freaking yesterday was that Chrome Mox. So, you know what? I shipped it and everything. I'm super jealous. Like, that was, oh man, am I jealous of that one. Dang it, Ben, you have a great rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. See you in the next one. I'll be back on Whatnot during the day tomorrow to get some singles sold. Yeah, it's like, so jealous. And it was hilarious because he called it too. He's like, yeah, I need an invention. I was like, yeah, that's totally going to happen. That was from Kaladesh. The odds of them are incredibly low. Like very, very, very low. And so just hitting one is a spectacle in the first place, but hitting literally like maybe the top or the second top invention is just nuts. I wonder if can I find that in, is it not under inventions? It's not. Kaladesh. I never spelled Kaladesh. There it is. Here we go. Masterpiece Series Kaladesh Inventions. The top one is the Soul Ring. Okay, so we weren't the top. We were the 5th. So we were the 5th ranked one. The Soul Ring is 900. The Mana Crypt is 600. The Mox Opal is 600. Mana Vault's 550. They say the Chromox is 518. When I looked it up, it was only 460, but any which way. And then Lotus Petal. But like all of those are insane. So we were top 5. That's pretty cool. When they have like 30 or 40 of them. Oh, you pulled the Copper Dragon? Congrats. That one's awesome. I have never pulled that one yet. I ended up trading with a friend for one. But yeah, that's a great one. Very nice indeed. I was very happy they brought that back, right? Reprinted a little bit. Because Baldur's Gate isn't being printed anymore, whether or not it was supposed to be. So I like that card. You like the new art better? I'm okay with the new art, but I would say I like the extended art Ancient Copper from Baldur's Gate, personally. But it is a cool art. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with any of them. Yeah, chat. If anyone would like to rip or ship some packs, got all sorts of good stuff. I'll hang out for a little bit longer, and then I got to get these packed up and ready to go. for tomorrow because we just gonna do it all over again tomorrow. Run around, sell, 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 buy, 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 sell, 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 rip, rip, rip. That's how it works, right? Something like that. No idea what I'm doing. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. If anyone wants to hit anything, go for it. Free shipping at 45. Don't forget about that. Otherwise, we've been trending with a decent number of viewers. I appreciate all you hanging out with me. If you haven't hit a follow already, consider doing so. I'd greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so Gruffy, they're usually around $400 a box because everyone is secretly chasing those crazy things, right? And so that's why, unfortunately, that's the price I gotta be at. But yeah, Valent, have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, they it has more to do with there's just none of them available anymore. Everyone's been ripping it like crazy trying to get them out, so they're going up with lack of supply. And sooner or later they'll just run out, right? Or they'll be too expensive that no one will do it. So I like having it available as kind of a little bit of a super chase, right? It's a high risk, high reward situation. They're one of the ones. They're one that I like. I feel bad because we miss more often, significantly more often than not. But at the same time, I feel like everyone understands that a little bit better in comparison to like with a Final Fantasy collector would be a good example. Like that is high risk, high reward, but I don't think the reward always gets back to the price point. And I just would feel more bad taking that amount of money at like 160 a pack. No, thank you. Can't do that. I had found a seller on eBay that had he put a like a 10% discount out, and I was like, I've been watching him for like a month, like stalling to buy it because like, nah, I don't need it that bad. And then all of a sudden he put a 10% discount, I like bought it instantly. I was like, okay, fine, thank you. I will take 10% off of those. This is an expensive box each. I'm gonna Lord of the Rings special collector booster a few weeks ago and got hits. Uh, Yeah, so the hits don't pay back. If Final Fantasy is the same way, even if you got a serialized chocobo, which I think most, if not all, have been found, pretty close. Like you're just it's too difficult. Post Malone won't actually buy the serialized chocobos though, unfortunately. He did buy the 101 for 2 million though, one of one Soul Ring, but there are very few cards that would be like above your 160, like the odds of getting them are so low. So it's just not worth it at that price. And I feel like this is just an investor pump and it's going to sit there for a while at this 121 sorry, 1200 to $1400 a box that I don't know what to do with it. Like I won't touch it until it comes back down to earth, and I mean earth like half of it. So we probably won't have it for have it again. The other painful one is this is causing the next ones to be more expensive. So Spider-Man and Avatar are probably going to be through the roof. All those crypto boys and Poke Bros came in, messed it up for everyone else. We kept them out for so long. We did pretty good. Now we're part of the fun. Yeah, chat. we'll hang out for a little bit longer. If anyone wants to hit anything, feel free to do so. Happy to rip, happy to ship. Otherwise, we're just hanging out, taking it easy. I haven't really changed up what we've pinned, but the suggestions haven't said to change it even. We've sold the most Final Fantasy, obviously, in the last few weeks. It literally is warning me of I have a significant I don't have enough supply and there's like 270 packs left. I was like, dude, I'm not buying anymore yet. We're gonna go into Edge of Eternities next. I have 3 cases of collector and 6 cases of play coming. Hopefully that's enough. Hey William, you have a great rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out. So we will have it. I just don't know when it'll be here. That's the hard part. Because I'm independent. I'm out of my basement. So I have to rely on, I don't know, fourth parties at this point. It's crazy. No one likes being fifth fiddle, chat. Big country, not, I won't do it. Don't make fun of your 5. So your fifth fiddle. Yeah, so I do not think they are worth it because I can't read what it says. And while I agree that all of them say Iceman wins the game, it gets really boring when you win all the time. So, but yeah, I don't like Japanese cards personally. I won't do it. Some of them are nice because it's less text on the thing, but you just can't read it. So I won't do it. And that's why most people don't pay well for those cards anyways. But just looked it up, 144 packs for adventure. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, but so it sells their promos on TCG. They're not even supposed to be allowed to do that. That's against their contract, if I remember correctly. But any which way, I wish I had a contract. That would be cool, like a distribution contract. That would be cool. I can't. I've asked every single distribution company, and they look at me like I'm insane. And I'm like, dude, I'll spend $20,000 to $30,000 a month on you guys in a heartbeat. And they're like, yeah, that's nice. We don't want your business. Okay. Yeah, chat. Gonna give you a last call. If you're building up a cart, just let me know. Happy to rip it or ship it, whatever you're thinking. But gonna kind of work towards rounding out the show here, get everything packed up, and all that fun stuff. We've hit 12,000 likes. That's insane. We picked up 5 followers. I appreciate all that. If you haven't followed, consider doing so. Would appreciate it. Building up the following is actually the hardest part of these events and things. Everything that's going on. Final Fantasy promos. That is their website. Oh my god. Okay. Pull of the night. What did we hit? Oh, we hit a Mox Jasper. Someone ripped an entire box of Tarkir Dragonstorms. That was awesome. What else? Oh, we hit the land in it too. The fetch land. Where did that one go? Midso. There we go. Midso hit a, what was it called again? The Verdant Catacombs Borderless. Unfortunately, we didn't hit it in scales. I wanted it in scales. So that was the top. We did hit a Sword of War and Peace in a Phyrexia set pack randomly in the list spot, so that was cool. And yeah, not a lot of Final Fantasy tonight, or I'd have probably a longer list of Final Fantasy. A lot more diverse, which is fun. I like getting into all the other packs we've got. But yeah. Just crazy stuff. So, chat, that's going to round me out for this evening. put in 2 hours. I think when I turn this off, it will trigger the coupons for our next one. So we will have coupons on Saturday. I don't know what time or anything like that. I'm working on it. But so we'll be back on Saturday, hanging out, using those coupons up and all that fun stuff. It might just be readily available on the shop too. So if you're shopping about and you want to get something, you can order it at any specific time. But yeah, so nothing tomorrow. I'll be drafting tomorrow, but I will be back on Saturday. If you are interested in singles, I'll be on Whatnot doing singles tomorrow for high-end stuff, anything over $8. So with that, chat, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Have an awesome day tomorrow, and if I don't see you sooner, have an awesome weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, all. YouTube, another day, another round of packs. We'll see you in the